me get this straight. So you thought you was safe. You thought because you want to put your slides on with your socks and you had your little Trump flag and you was tap dancing all around talking bad about Kamala Harris, saying how unqualified she was. Well, Donald Trump is very qualified. Qualified to send your ass on a one-way ticket. Let's read. Cuban MAGA activist Hector has been arrested by ICE and could be sent to Guantanamo Bay. Bye-bye. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. Y'all think y'all so much like Donald Trump them, and Donald Trump them could give two shits about y'all. Your safest vote was with the black woman and you shitted on her. You called her everything but a child of God. I seen a lot of nasty posts about Kamala Harris from the Latino community. I seen a lot of it. I guarantee you if you can go back and do it all over again, I guarantee you won't be voting for him. I guarantee you if you could have seen this, I guarantee you would have been voting for Kamala Harris. Y'all would have been safe under her. She wasn't threatening anything but showing you how good you could do living under her. That's all she was doing. She was giving a plan, and y'all took the man with no plan. The man that said, wait till I get in there. Well, there you go. There you have it. This was the plan. That's why he said wait till after the election. You fuck.
Conference in Doral Monday, Venezuelan Americans denounced the Trump administration and South Florida Republicans.
More than betrayed. Beyond betrayed. They used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but during the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that he was not going to touch the documented people.
Never thought the leopards would eat my face. No, I never thought the leopards would eat my face. Well, I turned my back on my own kind, but I'm somehow...
Yes, Venezuelans are not feeling terribly happy these days. Now they discovered that Donald Trump has eliminated TPS, temporary protection status, for the people of Venezuela. No, pero es que esa es lo que usted quería, that's what you wanted. Latino Fortron. Donald Trump was gonna protect you and he was gonna do good by you. We told you he was, but you weren't fucking listening, were you? Te tenía la cerita en los oídos, odio estúpido. Ahora, ¿qué vas a hacer? Luisito, tell them what they're gonna do. Eso es sencillito. Va a coger la arepa, mira. You ready? Lambe la arepa, lambe la arepa. Finish? Other side. Lambe la arepa, qué rico. Es que son brutos y no aprenden, chorre cabrones. Ahora, mira, pa' casita de nuevo. ¡Que tenga buen día!
To the Hispanic community, the entire Hispanic community, specifically those that are making posts and doing videos asking, why isn't the black community showing up? Why isn't the black community protesting with you? Why is the black community not supporting you? The black community supported you. The black community overwhelmingly went into the voting booth on November 5th to vote in our best interest and yours. Your fight is not with black people and the black community. Your fight is with these Hispanics.
Press conference in Doral Monday, Venezuelan Americans denounced the Trump administration and South Florida Republicans.
More than betrayed. Beyond betrayed. They used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but during the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that he was not going to touch the documented people.
Imagine talking about political issues, but you don't want to make it political. How sway? But that explains why they watched a man for years out on the campaign trail talk about mass deportations and how they were going to be bloody. And they thought that he was going to do that to the other Hispanics, the other brown and black people, not to them. Imagine believing a lying ass liar. That's what they did. They believed a lying ass liar. But wait, there's more. There's this type of Hispanic.
You're a Mexican American.
Yes.
What do you think about Trump's border policy?
I love it. I love it. I'm 100% for it.
Do you know anybody that can cross the border without applying for a green card?
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, I have met family members that did. Cousins, nephews, nieces.
Because those people might be deported if Donald Trump wins.
That's okay. That's okay.
How long have they been here for?
Years, like 20, some like 30 years.
And so you think the members of your own family who've been here for 30 years should be deported?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, they can be deported, but they can also apply to come back again to the United States, but do it the right way.
How do you think they would feel about you saying that?
Oh, they would be very angry. They are angry at me right now. They don't talk to me because I support Trump.
We will begin the largest deportation operation in the history of our country.
Is there a way to carry out mass deportation without separating families?
Of course there is. Families can be deported together.
It's okay.
Your fight is with your own people, not with black people. We went into the voting booth where it really counted, with you in mind. Your people went into the voting booth and voted for Trump.
Latinos for Trump. Y'all get it yet? Got it now? No? Okay, let me share another story with you. A gentleman by the name of Sean Johnson. Sean Johnson is a whitey guy who is ODing on privilege. Sean happened upon a truck full of Hispanics speaking Spanish. And guess what Sean decides to do? Sean decides to put on his police officer uniform. By the way, he's not a police officer. And he gets up on his privileged horse and he rides up on these gentlemen. He gets up on the truck and he starts to berate these men. He starts to interrogate them, asking them where you're from. And don't be speaking this pig language in my country. This is America. And you're going back. And was just really just damn near assaulting the man. He snatched his keys at the truck, took his keys from him, told him he ain't going nowhere. He can call the police. They on the way. I think the gentleman was trying to use his phone. He slapped his phone out of his hand. I mean, he was just going OFF. He was so full of himself. It was like he had hit the lotto, baby. You could tell how much he was enjoying. You could tell how much he was enjoying damn near attacking that man. And the man had did nothing to him. The man wouldn't even retaliate. He didn't even really address the guy. He just kept going on and on. He just kept antagonizing the man. Just kept antagonizing the man. And finally, somebody walked by. Another white guy walked by and he started telling the guy, he ain't got no license. He can't drive around with no license. Yeah, I got his key. I got his key. Then a second later, another white guy walked by the Latino's truck and says, the Hispanic truck, and says, that guy going to jail. Well, guess what? Sean's in jail. Sean Johnson was picked up and arrested, and he's been charged with kidnapping. Yeah, he's been charged with a degree of of assault and theft because he took the man's keys and wouldn't give him back to him. So now Sean's in jail, and before you all guys holler, he done bonded out. No, Sean gets no bond. So Sean is stuck in jail. And why is Sean stuck in jail? Because of his privilege. Yeah, see, he thought he could walk around and attack people, assault people, interrogate people. By the way, this man has not one license. He is not an officer of the law in any shape, form, in any capacity whatsoever. But because he felt like he had the right, the privilege, and the duty to walk up on that man and accost him the way he did. He mocked the man. He made fun of him, called his language pig Latin. Sean was so full of himself. I mean, baby, he was just like, He was feeling so good about himself. His smile was so big. He was so proud of himself. I wonder if he's still proud sitting in jail. Y'all think he's still proud? You think he's sharing the story in jail? Huh? So again, Latinos and Hispanics, all of y'all, get it yet? Because see, we may be out here discussing your hardship. We may be even giggling at it because we do see it as a form of self-infliction. But one thing we are not doing, we're not confronting y'all. We're not holding y'all hostage. We don't come and confiscate your keys. We ain't doing that. But they are. The ones you thought y'all were on the same side, yeah, they are. As a matter of fact, they're getting off on this more than black people. Because if you saw Sean's face, Sean was in seventh heaven, baby. So, where's the smoke for Sean now? I want to see y'all get on here and blow social media up. And I want y'all to tag that video that I saw that showed the interaction between Sean and the men that he was accosting. They showed the whole thing. Go look it up. And then I want you to get out here and I want you to blow Sean up on social media the way y'all tried to, blow us up. But I want you to get out there and give some smoke, get some of that smoke to Sean Johnson and his other partners. Because, see, who y'all thought was y'all enemy was really your ally. And now your enemy is showing their true face. And your allies, we've just threw our hands up and stepped back. See, we just going to step back and let the world do what it do. We tried to tell you what was going to happen. But you sided with who you felt more closer to, who you felt you had more in common to, who you felt you were more like. Yeah. And they showed y'all just how they feel and how they see that y'all ain't nothing like white people. They showing y'all ain't nothing like them. Baby, it is what you want to call a glorious day out. It really is. With everything that's going on, it's still a glorious day out. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. And I can't wait to see these videos popping up all over social media. Smoking Sean Johnson out. I'm waiting on it. I know y'all gonna do it because, y'all don't like people stepping up to y'all or speaking out against y'all or anything. Y'all don't like people doing that. So I know y'all got some smoke for Sean, right? I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna be keeping an eye out though, because I want to hear. I sure want to hear them reads, baby. And remember, don't leave any crumbs, okay?
I have been telling you every time that there is nothing sweeter than MAGA tears, right? Venezuelans for Trump are realizing they might have backed the wrong horse. And now they're facing possible deportation after Trump announced that he's ending the temporary protected status. Who saw this coming? Who knew that it's going to happen? Who knew? Nobody knew about this, but they were tried to be warned. They were warned each and every time. They never listened. Black people warned Venezuelans. They never listened. Now they are in their find out stage. Back in the days when Biden's administration granted them the TPS to protect them from deportation due to the crisis back in Venezuela, they still went ahead to support the orange man. They still went ahead to vote for him. Now the favor has landed on them. Who is to be blamed? They are the people to be blamed. They effed around. They are finding out. They should have not been worried about ICE knocking their door. if they couldn't have voted for this orange man. Now they feel betrayed. They're saying that they have been betrayed after voting in this guy. But you know, guys, this is where it gets spicy. Despite Biden giving them the TPS, a lot of Venezuelans, especially in Florida, they still rode hard for Trump. They still praised him. They still voted him. But why? Because they thought he'd be the tough guy who'd take down Maduro, right? I like it. I like it for the Venezuelans. And when Trump says, oh yeah, the TPS thing, we're ending that if I get back in the office, they never listened. Now that he's in the office, he has announced that he's going to end it in April. Venezuelans have started panicking. Even there is a Latino man on the first clip of this video. Latino for Trump. He was even raising that flag high. But guess who's going to be detained in the Guantanamo Bay? I love it for him. This is what he voted for. He's getting actually the exact thing that he voted for. Now, people are freaking out. They are realizing they could be deported to the very place they were running from. They'll just go back to Venezuela. The crisis back home will hit them in their land, not in America, because they never listened. And now they are coming out saying that, I can't believe Trump will do this to us. We supported him. Yes, you supported him. Now support him again when he's deporting you back home. Like, bro, he's been telling everyone who he is from day one. But you thought you'd get a pass, right? Because you are anti-Maduro, yeah. That's not how it works. You know, politicians, right? They'll use some sweet words to trigger you so that you can vote for them. Then after voting them in the office, that's how they will show their true colors. That's when they will show who they truly are. But they should have learned a lesson back in 2016 when the man was in the office. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. But hey, some folks had to learn the hard way because they didn't believe it the first time. People tried to warn them. They never believed. They thought that people were just trying to backlash them or people were against them. Now it's upon them. Favor has landed on them and I like it. Alright guys, jokes aside. This is not just about the Venezuelans. It's about how immigrant communities, sometimes they get used to political pawns. And 1 minute, you are being quoted for votes. The next, you are being thrown under the bus. This is what exactly is happening to the Venezuelans. And today it might be Venezuelans. Tomorrow, it could be anyone. You never know. So, get your papers with you. Be ready with your documents that in case ICE shows up, you can show them that, hey, I have my documents here with me. So, guys, what do you think? Did Venezuelans for Trump set themselves up for this? Or do you think they genuinely got blindsided? Which I think is not true. They never got blindsided. They went there and voted for him to punish the Democrats, but now they are punishing themselves. They are facing the repercussions. So anyway, guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'll be there reading your comments as usual. And please, let's follow the community guidelines. Until next time, stay vigilant and peace is all I'm wishing you. I sign out.